What's up, guys? So today I want to talk to you about my game Cave Hop here. So basically, I started off this project just wanting to crank out something quick while also learning as much about the engine as I possibly could. I didn't want to try to reinvent the wheel as far as it goes game design wise. I just sort of wanted to take something simple like a platformer game, and what I ended up doing was built a 2D platformer, made the world procedurally generated, and then put an element of endless runner into it. So you're just constantly moving forward in the level. You're never really going backwards, or you're never stopping to slow down to solve puzzles or anything. You're just moving forward, and you're sort of bypassing these obstacles, and the gameplay comes in this fluid forward progressing navigation. And you got these nice little coins and power-ups and shit that you can pick up that feels satisfying. And yeah, so basically I wanted to do that, but have some interesting mechanics as far as platforming and stuff goes. I wanted to make it actually kind of feel fun to play and just fiddle with. I don't even know where I got this idea, but it was like the slingshot from Angry Birds. What if you just could sling yourself wherever and you'd fly around like it's pinball or something. Yeah, I ended up doing that, and then made sort of a dumbed down grappling hook type thing where where you can grab onto the ledges, and then it's helps you save yourself from falling and stuff like that. But yeah, so those combined with each other just kind of made this fun little game. And at this point I hadn't even decided to make it a cave climbing game or whatever. It was just I was just playing with cubes and blocks and stuff. And I wanted to, that's when I introduced the element of the rising lava. It's gonna come up, and you gotta keep climbing up, otherwise lava's gonna get you. And then that's where I was okay, well, if it's lava, we're in a cave. And at that point I basically decided okay, I don't want to design a bunch of cave rocks and stuff. So what I did was I made a dynamic triplanar material that I just applied to all of my platforms that just gave it that general uniform cave rock texture, and it gave it a little bit of a world position offset too, a little bit of deformation on the mesh, just so it just kind of makes them look a little bit more jagged, a little bit more like rocks rather than just static cubes. They still really look like cubes, but yeah. And then, on top of that, I just wanted to make the game, feel good, fun. I don't want to say addictive, but just, I wanted that satisfying game feel. So I put some nice little some effects on the coin pickups, and a little bit of background music that kind of changes and gets more or less tense on how close to the lava you are. And then I put full controller support, and I just iterated and tested over and over again between how the controls feel versus how spaced out the platforms are and all that, and just really try to dial it down until I made it feel good. And yeah, ended up making kind of a fun game.